This lift was low-key different because the sets that I had and the exercises that I did, it was different because I normally don't do, some of the exercises that I did in this lift. But yeah, we start off with the 70s, and boy, I tell you, they went well. We end up hitting 3 reps with the 70s. After that, I end up dropping the weight to the 60s.
Like, the physique I have created without having to bulk is literally insane. Like, my program is so perfect. I literally have been gaining muscle and getting noticeably bigger without even bulking. Like, if you go like to a video from like months from now, like 8 months from now, 6 months from now, you will see like my chest has gotten bigger in size, my lats have gotten bigger in size, arms has been getting bigger in size, biceps not much of a difference because I always had decent looking biceps. Obviously not when I first started. When I first started, I was bony. Like, I literally was anorexic when I first started training. I think I was like 89 pounds, 90. Yeah, I was like 89, 90 pounds when I first started working out. So I was not big at all, right? I'm like 160 something right now. So I ate myself, literally. So, let's get to the second set. And let's go crazy. I'm ready for this. Furthermore details on how to get, bigger without, bulking, how to stay lean, etc. How to lean bulk. You can either do what I do. I will basically call what I do like a lean bulk. I won't really call it like bulking, dirty bulking. Or I won't really call it lean bulking either because I just eat whenever I want to. But most of the time when I eat a lot. So I could, at least know that if I eat this amount of food, I know I could grow from this amount of food. I'm not eating like 1 meal a day. If I eat 1 meal a day, I'm definitely not gonna get bigger. That's impossible. Anyways, let's do this. I eat enough to the point where I know for sure I'm gonna be able to gain muscle from eating this amount of food. I don't track calories, I don't do none of that. I feel like it's pointless when I've been gaining muscle without doing it. But it's beneficial though. You could track calories, that's a good thing. But I don't see the point in me doing it.
This was one of the workouts where I didn't feel like I was going to be at my peak strength due to lack of energy and lack of sleep. But we ended up actually going crazy. Like, we ended up getting stronger.
I don't care what anybody else is doing in the gym, but it's quite literally a guy in the gym screaming and moaning as loud as he can, and the whole gym can hear him. Like, no matter how hard, how heavy I train, I'm never going to be making all that noise.
That's one thing about me. Like, there will be days where I genuinely think I'm not going to be able to lift as much weight, and I always end up surprising myself. I genuinely don't understand that. But yeah, we went crazy this lift though. I enjoyed every single moment of it. We ended up dropping the weight, so I think this is like 100 something. The first set was like 125 or 120. I think it was 120 for 3. So eventually, no, I think that was 125. I don't remember. It's either 120 or 125. Eventually we're gonna be repping 135 on the barbell. But I know we could hit that for a PR easily, like a street curl. But obviously I'm not gonna be doing a exercise for 1 rep, So I'm not gonna be repping 135 until like a couple months. I'm gonna wait until like 2-3 months from now. Maybe like 2-3 months from now, I'm gonna be repping 135 on barbell curls, and then that's gonna be like a huge achievement for me because I always wanted to be able to do that. I did some high volume, slow and control incline curls. That's what I like to do when I do incline curls. I don't really like going heavy on incline curls because incline curls is one of those exercises that I really want to go slow and control and really feel, that tension and that burn on my biceps. I normally don't do this movement a lot. I always do different exercises, but this exercise might be an exercise I'm going to start doing more of my bicep days because that shit was fun. I'm not going to lie to you. I know I ain't gonna lie, I could have did the 50s, but I underestimated my strength on this exercise, so we end up doing like the 45s and the 40s for hella reps. So next session I'm gonna do like the 55s because I remember one time I tried to do these without, like for the first time, and I end up hitting 50s, but the 50s were like light too. So I know if I wanted to do like 55s on here, I could get the 55s for like 4 or 5 reps, or maybe 3 reps, but more than likely 4 to 5 reps. I'm not gonna lie, because the 50s didn't really feel that heavy. Like I feel like I could have hit 6 or 8 reps with the 50s. Some about these lifts just feel so much different. Like I'm getting leaner, I'm getting stronger. I've been noticing myself getting noticeably bigger and leaner at the same time. It's like my program, what I do, the way I train, and the way I think about my training, everything that I know about my training, it has led me to getting so much stronger at such a quick amount of time. Like I could literally eat like a little bit of food one day and then go to the gym the next day, eat a little pre-workout meal, like a little tiny pre-workout meal, and go to the gym and be stronger that day. Like that's how good my program is, right? Do I do that every session? Obviously not. I eat enough food to the point where I know if I go lift next session, I'm going to be prepared. I eat enough food to the point where I know I could build muscle eating this much food. Do I overeat? No. I feel like you do not need to overeat and put on an unnecessary fat to build muscle. That's a topic that I genuinely want to tell people about. You don't need to be overeating and force feeding yourself to build, to put on a whole lot of muscle. There's a lot of people that always speak on that, but, there's different opinions. There's different, information on that. But I'll tell you that right now. If y'all been watching me for a couple years from now, y'all know that I've been able to build muscle without doing all that overeating and heavy bulking. Y'all have been seeing my progression throughout my entire lifting journey. I have never been genuinely I've never gained a noticeable amount of fat. Like I've always been lean. Like when I first started working out, I was like very skinny and I wasn't lean at all. Like I ain't get lean until like a year into lifting. And that was like when I was 13. I was working out for like a year when I was 13. So after I was 13, that year went by. I was 14, 15. Throughout all those years, I'm 16 currently, but throughout all those years, I've never gained an unnecessary amount of fat. I've gotten noticeably bigger, way bigger. Like if you look at videos of me years ago, it literally looked like I ate myself. Like literally, I genuinely look like a whole different person. And people in my comments, people that watch my videos think the way I got that bigger was by eating a ton of food and by heavy bulking. I literally don't do that. All I do is eat healthy. That's literally all I do. I eat whenever I want to. It's so simple and people don't get it. People overcomplicate their training. Like all I do is eat. Like let's say if I have a big meal, I would eat in the morning. Then after I'll eat in the morning, I'll probably snack on something during the afternoon. And then I'll eat dinner. And dinner is that prime meal. After dinner, I have a huge meal during dinner. And then after that, if I don't have protein powder, I barely take protein powder. I take protein powder once every few months, cause it runs out, right? But I normally don't take protein powder like that though. But if I do take protein powder, I will eat that big meal and take 2 scoops of that protein powder, and 2 scoops of any protein powder I take will always be like 45 grams of protein in total and hella carbs and hella calories. So after that big meal, I'm not gonna be hungry till like hours later. I'll eat a big meal at night, like probably 2 or 1 meals. Yeah, 2 or 1 meals at night. And then I'll be good for the whole day, like while hydrating, etc. Like I don't need to be overeating and all that to build muscle. There'll even be days where I literally would just work out. I would just eat something before the gym, come home, eat like 1 meal, and then later at night I would eat like another meal, and I wouldn't even take no protein powder, and I would still, come back to the gym the next day strong as hell. Like I don't do that every session, but I'm just gonna tell this right now, y'all do not need to be overeating and eating way too much every single day to be able to build muscle. And I know there's people out there that are a secret and not telling y'all about it, and saying, and not really, telling people about it. But if like, if you have been experiencing the same thing I've been experiencing, you will know, like, you literally could just eat whenever you want to. And like months from now, like without you even knowing, out of nowhere, you're just bigger. Like throughout the years, I genuinely have not been caring about, like how much bigger I've been getting. I just been, training and having fun with my training. Like I literally just been, progressing without me even realizing it. And the reason why I've been progressing without me even realizing it is because time goes by so fast. Like all those years and months of you training, you're not going to be able to just literally watch your body get bigger, like in real time. Like months from now, I'm going to be way bigger than what I am in this video. And I'm not even going to notice I have until I actually look back, for months later. So it's crazy, yo. It's really crazy. But the whole point of this video was to explain that y'all do not need to overeat and, go on like a heavy bulk in order to build muscle, quicker. The way to build muscle quicker without, doing a heavy bulk, I recommend lean bulking, progressive overloading every single session, training until failure, being in that 3 to 8 rep range or 4 to 8 rep range. I'm gonna see y'all tomorrow and we're gonna be back.